On how you're doing is alright. I'm just setting up for this quick 10-minute live stream. So just going to be talking you through the lineups which have just literally come out. So, and obviously we'll do some quick interaction with you as well on camera dead briefly as well. Reason why I'm all wrapped up is because I'm actually heading out to watch the game at the pub. I'm obviously not at the game. There is a couple of the backroom staff who are at the game as well, but they're a bit scared to come on camera, so I guess it's me. Also later on tonight you'll have the quick thoughts video that'll be out probably about half an hour, 45 minutes after the match. We'll get some player ratings out and we'll also do the main review, and then probably tomorrow we'll look back at the goals, which is probably going to be Manchester City. So let's run you through Newcastle's lineup now. I haven't seen this, so this will be the first time that I've actually seen this as well. So I've got it right in front of me, so let's have a look. So in goal, it's Carl Darlow. Now there's no massive surprises there for me. Javier Manquillo looks like he'll play a right back because Yedlin is on the bench. Two centre-backs, no surprises here. Jamal Lascelles and Kieran Clark will partner each other in the two centre-back roles. Paul Dummett will be at left-back, so it looks like it's going to be a 4 at the back rather than the 5 which some people have predicted. So it's going to be 4 at the back, and then in central midfield you're going to see Isaac Hayden come in along with Mo Diarmi and along with Jonjo Shelvey. So it looks like there's going to be 3 at the back in that 3 central midfield role. One of them may play is possibly as a number 10. We'll have to see how it shapes up when we go into the match against City at 5:30 kickoff. And then you would think it's Jacob Murphy on the right, and then you would think again it's Atsu on the left. So you would think it looks like it's going to be a 4-5-1 with Hoslu up top. Now, I could be wrong on that. He did play with Christian Atsu in the number 10 again when we won at Stoke, so maybe you want to try that, but I can't see Shelvey, Hayden or Diarmi playing out wide, one of those 3. I can't see that. So overall, does it surprise me that Matt Ritchie's on the bench? Not massively. I did see in the whiteboard video, if you guys have watched that behind us, that if Ritchie is on the bench, it's not going to be a massive shock for me. He does work hard. I did think he would go with him. I'm not going to lie to you. But Mikel Merino also on the bench as well. I'm a little bit surprised by that. But it looks like he's going to try and have some grafters with Hayden and Diarmi. Dwight Gale will come off the bench later on. Again, that doesn't surprise me as well. I don't know if you can see Hoslu above me on the screen or not. But I did think that you would go with Hoslu and Perez in the 10 just above us. But Perez is on the bench. You know, I thought you might go with Perez for the high pressing. But, you know, looking at the bench to bring off later on, you've got Gale, Perez, Ritchie, Merino and Yedlin. That's pretty strong to bring off later on if you do need to try and get back into the game. But for me, looking at this lineup, it looks like 4-5-1. And it looks like the wingers are going to obviously track back and help out. And then you've got you've got Shelvey, who's probably going to be the most advanced out of Hayden and Diarmi as well. So it's an interesting one. Hoslu up top to hold the ball up, bring others into play. Dwight Gale later on to stretch the defence. That's how I'm going to look at it. As I touch upon the whiteboard video as well, I think it's important that Carl Darlow, you know, just be careful with his distribution, because he didn't want to be kicking it up long, and then Hoslu tries to hold the ball up and he's got nothing for 20 yards. So all in all, 1 or 2 surprises, but not massive, I would have to say. Let's have a look at Manchester City as well, and then I'll get on to your comments as well, because I know the lads are shouting on for us to get out. Right, Man City's lineup. Let's see how many I've actually got all these correct. Ooh, there's a surprise there. I've got 10 out of 11 right from the whiteboard video. Right, so it looks like it's going to be Edison in goal, and then it's going to be Walker at right back, and then the 2 centre-backs with Stones and Otamendi. Zinchenko looks like he will play left back. I did think it would be Danilo, but he's gone with Zinchenko. Maybe that's something that, I don't know, Jacob Murphy can get onto him. Maybe Rafa's spotted that. Fernandinho will be the defensive midfielder. Not that he's going to play defensive midfield against us. And then Silva comes in. When we talked about, obviously, he's been missing for a few games with his birth problems of his child. Kevin De Bruyne, absolutely fantastic. And then you'll have Aguero as the striker, and then you'll have Sterling and Sané on each side of the wing as well. Looking at their bench, Bravo, Danilo, Gundogan, Mangala, Bernardo Silva, Adebayo and Diaz as well. Now, you're probably looking at that. The only probably real attacking threat is Bernardo Silva later on. Gundogan to come on probably to shore it up a little bit later on. But, you know, looking at City's lineup there, there's not many surprises for me. When I say that, it's, yeah, there's Zinchenko one, the biggest one, but the rest of its side picks itself because they've got injuries with Fabian Delph, who else is out? Company, Phil Foden, Gabriel Jesus, Benjamin Mendy, just to name at the top as well. But Manchester City are massive favourites to go on and to win this game, basically. And you've got to ask yourself the question. If you look at the results which are happening right now across the Premier League, there's some results going Newcastle's way and there's some that isn't. And obviously Newcastle going in tonight's game, we're not expecting to get out from it. If I can try and keep the score down, keep it as long as possible, I think Newcastle will set up very similar to how we did with the home tie. It's not going to be pretty. It's going to be painful to watch. Just the slight concentration lapse, if anybody was to fall out of place. We've seen it with Yedlin and Mbemba when Raheem Sterling went in behind them and slotted it past Elliott and Man City won 1-0. It's probably going to be the same. Bernardo Silva's already turned around and said he expects Newcastle to play that way as well. Yeah, it's going to be frustrating. It is. But if we can keep the score down, our goal difference is the best down there. You know, Palace are getting walloped, you know, there's other teams who are getting walloped as well at the minute. But I think if we can keep the goal difference to 2, I think we'll probably be taking that, because this is just a bonus game. If we get something from it, we'll be out of the moon with it, you know. We're all expecting to get beat. I'm expecting Man City to win this 2-0. That's what I've gone for originally. It's not nice saying that, but it's a different circumstances. We've got Mike Ashley's owner, you know. We can't go out and spend money left, right and centre like Manchester City can as well. Right, but I'm just going to quickly run you through some of your comments and then we'll finish off as well. Right. So everyone's saying, hi, are you alright? Hugo Selby 1-0 Hoslo, mate. If it's that, I'll run a Rundini Shira celebration in the streets and I'll get one of the lads to record it. 2-0, I hope that's to Man City. 9-2, 7-0 to 2. And how are man, lads? Let's be a little bit realistic. Come on. Who else is ranking? Rafa might play the wing-back system. Good shout, Hugo. Yeah, because he's obviously got, Atsu and Murphy, the wing-backs we've got... Well, yeah, good shout, because you could play... Well, who's going to be the third centre-back then? Because if you've got Mankio, then you've probably got Dummett as your third left-back. Well, left centre-back, if that makes sense. But then you're going to have to probably ask who's playing left wing-back, if that is the wing-back system. I'm doing all right, Chaz. Are you good? How are the lads? We're fucked, Maxine says. Easy tactic, break Aguero's leg. Yeah, that's not going to go down well. We know that. 1-1, majestic pillow. That's promising. 1-0 Newcastle if we can get right and play on the counter. Hope Diarmi is in the number 10. I don't think more Diarmi will be, Jake. I think he'll be in, because he's been playing well, and yes, he's got his critics and you can't deny that he has them, but he's actually been, and I said this last night, he's been in our top 3 players so far in the new year. And I know that sounds crazy saying it, and I said that last night as well. 2-1 defeat. 2-1 to 2, David Silva for them. Mitro, Gale, Hoslu. Mitrovic is not playing at all. Gale's on the bench. And Hoslu is starting up top. Rafa might go 4-3-3. We're going to lose 2-0. He could do that as well. He might go attacking like against Man United when we come out full guns blazing. And then obviously referred back to obviously... well, I guess we'll have to see how again kick-offs in 50 minutes as well. Disappointing not to say Perez. I thought you would play Perez for the high pressing. He's scored a few goals since the turn of the year, so I don't know. We'll have to see how Rafa comes out, because if we go high pressing, we haven't got the same quality as what Liverpool have. I mean, I'm not going to sing this song, for God's sake, before one of you ask, but they've got like Sana. Sorry, not Sana. I'm on about Man City. Mana, Salah, Firmino, but the Sol Coutinho. Right. But that's it. That's the literally the end of the stream. I'm going to shut my laptop down as well. I'll be back, of course, later on tonight, doing the quick thoughts. Like I said, that'll be out about half an hour, 45 minutes after that, and then I'll get the player ratings, and then I'll get the review out. It's all me tonight. I don't know what the other guys presenting wise are doing. I think Shorty's missing the first half because he's at work, but I'm going out with my mates to watch the pub now because I know they're shouting on. But that's it. I'm going to love yous and leave yous. I'm going to knock this off. Get your score predictions if you are watching the rerun of this. Get your score predictions down there below. Like I said, I'm going to go for a 2-0 defeat, unfortunately.